Alright, everybody, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me, rumble as we play Bannerlords. Mountain Blade Bannerlords 2. So we're playing as we're gonna be playing as Bretonnians who have like really, really bad infantry, but really good archers. So we're gonna be playing as the Bretonnians.
Onward!
And I'm just gonna, cut till I'm done with this character creator. Alright, here we go. Here's our character. He is a Bretonnian. I don't think I'm saying the name correctly. Right. So we're gonna be going a lot into the bows. So we're picking our past here to give us our starting skills. Yeah, we're gonna be going a lot into bows. So I think we're gonna be going in. Yeah, we're gonna do member of the Chieftain's Hearthguard, and then our attention to details is gonna give us endurance and control. We're gonna go more into the two-handed as well. Okay, but this gives us actually some starting stewardship. So let's do cared for the horses. And then we could do stir the garrison, which gives us bow stats. This also gives us our starting weapons too. So this starts off with a bow, an axe, and a shield, and it gives us engineering and bow skills. See this, I don't think starts with a bow. And it's stewardship and tactics. This gives us a bow as well, but it gives us scouting and cunning. So we're gonna do Restore the Garrison, which gives us more bow skill. And then lastly, we can do defeat an enemy combat, which I think I probably will do, because it gives us more two-handed and more one-handed skill. See, I could boost the, You know what, actually? We're gonna do We Had a Famous Escapade, because that gives us more roguery skills and more athletics, which will help. So we don't need the extra bow skills or any extra skills here. Okay, now here we go. We can do, we drove the raiders off with arrows, which will boost our tactics and our bow skill. We can do We Trick the Raiders. We organize travelers to break out, or we threw up a makeshift fort. We're gonna do We Threw Up a Makeshift Fort to give us more engineering and more two-handed, I think. Unless I want anything else. I could go way more into endurance, which would be nice. Although I do need that point in tactics, I do think. Yeah, and it does boost our bow skill more, and our control, which makes the bow skill happen faster. But let's also, see, this boosts our intelligence, so that's why I want this, because that means we get our stewardship faster. So let's just do this. We throw up a makeshift fort for the two-handed and the engineering. That way we can get our stewardship faster. Now our name shall be... I don't know. Let's do Ivan. Yes, we are Ivan the Destroyer of Worlds. This is definitely not a Bretonnian name. Ivan. Alright, we're not gonna be playing on the Bannerlord difficulty, because I'm not the best at this game. We're gonna be playing Warrior difficulty, the second difficulty, which is slightly easier. It's really not that much easier, except for, friendly troop received damage. This is the only thing that makes it easier. Our guys are just, like, slightly less likely to get downed by attacks. Everything else is like a 5% boost. Or a 2% boost.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. This looks like an old training.
Alright, we're gonna skip the tutorial because I've already played this game before. Alright, let's go into our character. We do have one skill here. We have our bow skill. Now, we could do more headshot damage with bows, or we could do more bow control. Now you see, I want this because it gives us more bow skill to troops in my formation. And this just slightly increases damage. So we're gonna go dead aim. We're not gonna get much use out of this, But it does give us the 20 bow skill. But dude, is that what we really want? Because, listen, the guys are going to be recruiting already have really high bow skill. So you know what? We're going to do bow control. Because that's actually more useful for me and myself. And then we're actually going to put our focus point into stewardship so we can get more people. We're going to get frugal. Because it means everything just costs less. Yep, and then we found this. We're just going to keep our family name. And now here's our banner. So let me just real quick construct the banner. I'll probably cut to when it's finished. It's going to be really basic, I think. There's our banner. It is a yellow flag with a green bow. Alright, we're gonna go start the stealth tutorial, then we're just gonna leave. Because I don't need the stealth tutorial either. I've already done a lot of stealth. I don't feel like I need it. And remember, if you're enjoying this video, then like, subscribe, and follow me on Rumble. Yes, yeah, so we're Bretonians, so we're gonna go head over to the land of the Bretonians. And now also, if you want to get the Bretonians' unique unit, which is their Bretonian archer, then you actually have to go to towns bound to their castles. Not to the city, but to the castles. Otherwise, you cannot get the Bretonian special unit. And it's the same for every special unit. So for instance, if I went to either of these two places, I would not get the Empire's special unit. I would just get the normal units. Okay, now that place is actually being raided. Both these places are being raided. So Bretonians start out, I think, at war with the Empire. Yes, they do. And I cannot get... I don't think I can get recruits from either of these places until that's over. So let's just go over here. So see, this is connected to this place right here. Now, the Bretonians have some of, like, the worst melee troops in the entire game. And the thing that makes up for it is all their other stuff they have. Let's buy 5 grain. Pretty expensive. I will not buy a Bretonian Linebreaker. I do not find them to be any way, shape, or form useful. So now you see, I can only get the archers from one of these two places because it's bound to this castle. So we're going to find another castle. There we go. This castle right here. Let's check which villages are bound to it. That is this one right here, and then that one up there. And basically, we're going to be doing a lot of archers because the normal melee troops, like I said, they suck. And their archers are just really good. And now let me go into here, actually, again. No, wait, I can't do that. I have to go to here. So, for instance, for these troops, it's only one upgrade path. It's just all the way down to Bretonian Fiend Champion. But for the Bretonian Volunteer, you can become a Wood Runner or a Clan Warrior. From there, you can become either Bretonian Horseman, Bretonian Oathsworn, which is pretty bad because he just does not have good armor. I don't think he has good weapons either. And then there's this, which is the two-handed, you know, like shock infantry with throwing axes. The Wildling, javelins instead of axes, and a shield. And then the mounted skirmisher, you know. But none of these guys are really that good. What we want is the archers. We want like almost a full party of archers. Not exactly a full party, because we can't quite afford that. We're already going to be paying them 24 dinars a day. So bound villages, got it. It is... wait, I forgot. Which is the one? Okay, so this one right here, and then that one over there. Which means this one right here actually belongs to that city. There we go, recruit troops. Now the music's actually a bit too loud for me. I'll probably put it down a little bit. And we're also spending a lot of money to recruit these guys. They're pretty pricey. They charge us a pretty penny. Okay, let's just turn down the music volume. Okay, now we're gonna go find some bandits, some looters to go murder. in order to make some money. Yep, there we go. A party of 5 looters. They might just surrender to us, but I want to kill them either way to get some more XP for my guys. And also, because we don't get as much loot if they surrender. Yeah, okay, they're not going to surrender. So we're going to attack them. See, now this is the cool part about this game. And my favorite part about Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords. Which actually, this game canonically takes place before the first game. I don't know why, but this second game takes place before the first game. Okay, so there are all the guys. So yeah, we're really bad at shooting on a horse. And yeah, they're throwing rocks at us, which, yeah, the rocks are going to be more accurate. But as you see, they're already just mowing down our enemy. No, I'm pretty bad at attacking on horseback. I'm mostly just trailing these guys around. So my guys can hit him. There we go. They're basically all dead. Oh my god, I got taken down. The first battle I get taken down. This does not bode well, but you can also just take over your own guys. And we won. We won! And I got knocked down. Now, I cannot die unless it's on the realistic difficulty. So I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, so we got some Sturgian peasants here. Now, normally, I don't really like recruiting from the faction I'm from. But I really do need some people in front to take all the hits. So I am actually going to recruit some Sturgian peasants here. We're going to get some Sturgian soldiers, you know? To be our front line. And so we got some prisoners, we can ransom them. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, one of these guys leveled up. And so he leveled up, I can pay to upgrade him to the Bretonnian warrior. Where he gets the exact same stuff. Except instead of an iron broadsword, it is a Highland broadsword and he gets some better armor. Otherwise, it's almost the exact same, except his bow is now a lowland longbow, which is slightly better. Speaking of bows, I actually have no clue what bow I'm using. Now, I'm not going to use this wrapped headcloth, even though it's objectively better than having nothing. Because I just don't really like wearing head armor, unless it actually looks good, and I don't like the look of that. So we're going to sell the rest of this stuff for some money to recruit some more people. And we're going to try to go till we can get to Clan Tier 1, which will allow us to become a mercenary. And when we become a mercenary, we can start making a lot of money. Because we'll be trading influence for money. That's how it works. There's actually a quest here. We could do a quest. Though it depends on what type of quest. A lot of quests you cannot do until you're a bit farther into the game. So yeah, he needs tools. That is way too expensive for us. Tools cost a lot of money. And as you see, over time, these looters will slowly become, like, more willing to join us. So if we get veterans respect, we can actually turn them into just Imperials. I don't know why I'd want to do that. I don't right now. Now, so looters are worth the lowest amount of money for the ransom. So yeah, Tavern District, ransom your prisoners, only 10. It's 5 for each. It's hardly even worth bringing them here. I honestly believe that they are literally worth more dead than alive. So all these are going to be a bit difficult. We could actually do this one. This one's actually going to be real easy. Rival gang moving in. We're just going to have to wait here for 2 days. And then we're going to fight the rival gang with him. We should take very minor losses, if any. So as you can see, though, we are paying a lot of money. So we don't want to recruit too many people. And even if we don't do anything, we still have to pay them daily. Let's recruit 3 more. The reason 3 is because I don't have enough money. This gives me 3 days' wages to work with. I do not want to expend all my money, alright? And as you can see here, we're actually slightly, but only slightly back. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of deserters around here. Because there's a war going on, there's a lot of deserters. So hopefully we can take these deserters. What is the group made out of? Mostly cavalry and some infantry. This is actually pretty good because they're just going to run right into us, the cavalry. And they're not going to be able to do much against our bows. And we already have the high ground. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put the archers up here. And we're going to put those guys down there. And we're just going to let what happens happen. These people are expendable. I expect some of them to die at least. Now, I'm not the best shot in the game, so I'm gonna miss a lot. I also often either shoot too soon or too late, but of course I do because I miss, so it's one of the two. Or I just take bad shots.
Arrow!
Yeah, these are actually some pretty high-level deserters, though. Which is our main problem here. They're high-level. Fortunately, they are actually not killing anyone. They're taking damage, they're not killing anyone. And we actually have killed a few of them already. We've killed 2. And they can either become dead or they can become knocked out. If they become knocked out, we have a chance to take them prisoner. Though it's not guaranteed. I just shot that guy right in the face. Alright, footman attack. We have lost 2 men. 1 archer, 1 Sturgian peasant. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the Sturgian peasant is probably gonna die. We do need to take these guys down before they get too close. This actually might be a battle we lose. And that's pretty bad, because it means we're gonna become captives. But thankfully, the Bretonnian archers are actually rather decent at melee combat. In fact, they might actually be a bit better at melee combat than they are at range in some circumstances. So, these guys just signing their own death warrants by getting too close to us. Although we have taken heavy losses, we're also going to gain heavy gains. As the saying goes, no pain, no gain. Yeah, we've lost 7 men. 1 got knocked out. Now all that's left is just to take out the cavalry. And I got trampled by a by horses. I missed. I missed again. Wow, I'm pretty bad at this, and I think I almost shot my own guy there. Okay, 1's down. Yeah, if you hold the bow for too long, it begins to like start being harder to use. I mean, I'm doing some sort of damage. Let me try to block. Oh no, that's the wrong way around. I'm almost out of arrows too.
Arrow! Attack!
Just focus fire. There's literally nothing else to do. Yeah, I'm out of arrows now, so I'm just gonna try to block any hits these guys might take. Okay, there he's dead. So let's see our losses. We lost 8 men. We lost all the Sturgian peasants, 5 highborn youth, 1 highborn warrior. We got 9 level ups though for the highborn youth. And hopefully we're gonna get a lot of money from this, because they should have, yeah, they have a lot of prisoners on them. I'm just gonna upgrade all these guys into Bretonnian warriors, which is definitely worth it. And, I mean, I'm gonna wear this. No point not. And this is good enough. And I don't really like the cloth around the side, but it's fine. And I might as well wear, yeah, the best armor. We're gonna sell this horse. Even though it's a good horse and will increase our speed, it's just worth too much not to sell. Yeah, so that happened, and we're pretty injured. Let's go here and try to avoid anything else. Also, we did just level up athletics. We can either get morning exercise or well-built. I'm gonna get well-built. No, there's no point, because we don't have any no. And it's only plus 5 XP. Now, we're gonna get well-built. Okay, now, unfortunately, we're being chased down by other deserters. And unfortunately, nobody's also gonna help us, but we are faster. That's good. Yeah, I could not pay all the wages, because these guys leveled up. And as it turns out, leveling up means they get paid more. And there we go, a lot of money. And then actually here we have a companion to recruit. He is good engineer, we don't really need that. Yeah, we don't really need him. He would be a decent companion to help us out, but he also is going to take a lot of money out. I don't think it's really worth hiring him. The game's saving. Also, I don't know why, but this FPS and like GPU and CPU tracker is back again. I don't know why. Okay, the game's lagging out, which this is not normal. I think it's because I'm also trying to upload a video at the same time I'm recording this. Because if I actually wait for the video to fully upload, it'll take a long time. I'm just gonna recruit everybody, alright? Because I'm gonna need it, because it looks like these guys are looking for a fight, unfortunately for us. We try to escape, though? We can escape. Well, sort of. We're not really escaping much. Yeah, there is a quest here. I might be able to do this quest. Now, I did bring along some of the infantry that I did just say is useless. However, it's because I need to. I just needed some extra protection. The infantry I brought along basically just sacrificial lambs. And the moment that they are going to get sent into the front lines to die, they're gonna die. We could also just get rid of all three of them right here. So now that is some wasted money. Because I didn't actually need to hire them. But now I have an entire army of Bretonian archers, which is going to cost me 81 gold a turn. Well, a day. Plus it also costs me some additional gold just to hire him. And actually, let's see what the quest is here. Needs some tools. I cannot afford to buy him tools. Even though he'll pay me back, I cannot afford to buy that. So let's look for some more quests, because a few of these quests are going to be easy money. Okay, there's some more looters, which we will need to beat up, just because it's basically free XP. And it's also free money. Because there's no way we lose this. We're 22 archers. Yeah, okay, so yeah, now, see, because we have... For some reason, it's telling us this tutorial now. There we go. Yeah, we do have this horse archer segment because we have a horse and we're an archer, so it wants us to go there. Yeah, as we see, because we're commanding this, they get bow control, so plus 5% damage. Yeah, and they're just archers. We don't actually have to go towards them, but we might as well, because it's just... There's no point not. And I do actually want to attack the enemy, because it gives me more bow skill, which gives me more abilities to buff my troops. So I do want to try to get some kills. I can't just sit around and do absolutely nothing. Wow, I actually hit him. I did not think I was going to hit him. Yeah, as they get closer, it becomes a bit easier. I do have to get pretty close to actually be able to hit him, because I'm just a bad shot. I say that while literally headshotting him. Might as well also get, some more one-handed skill, which I do like using the axes and the maces. I've never really been a fan of the swords. Yep, and all but one of them died, so maybe we'll get one prisoner. Yes, we do. I want them to all become warriors before I start upgrading the warriors. Because they have collective XP. So as each of them gets a kill, it doesn't actually matter who gets the kill. They'll just gain some XP. Yeah, and unfortunately this guy's not going to help us here, because I guess we're not part of the same party. So it's only going to be... It's only going to be us.
Everyone, charge!
Alright, now here are our enemies. And yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of the early games just gonna be us, murdering looters. I also find for range attacks, it's definitely easier in the first person, and then for everything else, it's easier in third person. Again, I'm getting some good bow skill here. Even if I don't kill them, I still get bow skill from hitting them. Although I am fairly certain that killing does increase it. I could also just have these guys hold fire, but I also want them to get XP too. I mean, this pickaxe has higher swing speed, but I don't really want to use a pickaxe. We did actually really luck out in these boots. They're very good. They have 20 armor, which I think for early game is pretty good. And as we do increase our stewardship, we will eventually get more people. And we get stewardship XP by party morale. So like just having a bunch of foods around. Okay, now we're gonna put a skill point into where is it? Leadership here. Because this will allow us to upgrade our troops better. This gives us good perks. Okay, now here actually is an arena. I'm pretty good at tournaments. Now, I do want to be full HP before I do this tournament, because you get that HP when you go into it. But I would consider myself decent at tournaments. Okay, Mr. Fish. Now, you're from Sturgia, I can tell. Yep, see, it's because he's blue. The blueness indicates it. You're a pretty good scouter, and you're okay at medicine. Do you have walk it off, though, is the main question. I want walk it off. I don't want triage tent. But I'm not in the business of hiring anybody right now, though. Now, we could just wait here, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. I don't think we have enough, because these guys are disorganized, means they just killed somebody. I mean, I might have it. If we stay in the city, we'll heal faster. So yeah, let's wait here some time. Because we are actually well built, we do get an extra 5 HP, which can be pretty good. I'm just gonna go in when this says 100. Okay, there is just a party of 40 deserters out there. That is pretty dangerous. No, so again, my goal right here actually is to hit Clan Tier 1, which allows us to become a mercenary. Like I was saying. Okay, 77 health. Come on, a little more. I don't want this tournament to be over. And it's going to end pretty soon, so... 6... 7, 88, 89, 91, 90, 92, 93, 94. Tournaments cannot happen at night, so we're safe to heal at night as well. 6, 98, 100. Okay, there we go. We have 101 HP. Go to the arena, join the tournament. And they're going to give out the prize called the Judgment. If we win. We only get this if we win. And it's a one-handed mace. I would like that a lot. It's really just kind of... Okay, so we just have the two-handed weapon. Unfortunately, that is probably one of my weaker suits, because I cannot block with two-handed weapons. I suck at it. Yeah, we got taken down. We got taken down, not taken. Yeah, we lose. Game wants to freeze up, okay. Hopefully it does not affect my recording. Yeah, skip the current match. Yeah, we lost. Enforcement, and this Bretonian hero wins. Yeah, we lost because I got the two-handed weapon, and I suck with two-handed weapons. But it did not lower our health or anything, so we're actually just fine to go out. We do, however, want more food types. Preferably just fish. Because having only one food type decreases morale. We want to increase morale, which will give us more stewardship, because high morale gives us that. By products, yes, we got some horses here, so we're going to take one horse. It'll slightly speed us up and give us more carrying capacity. I think I'm sick or something. I've been sneezing a lot. Okay, what do you want? The art of the trade. No, I don't want to buy anything from that character. You... Tools! I can't afford to buy these guys. Actually, I might be able to. I might. Depends how many ones.
Hey.
52 hardwood logs is what you're gonna give me for one thing of tools. Alright, yeah, sure. That's not that bad. And I can turn that into charcoal if I was an efficient charcoal maker, and I could actually profit more off it, but I don't think I will be able to do that. So let's go to trade, let's go to misc. And one thing, that is worth way more than he said. Am I sure 52 hardwood logs are gonna actually... Well, there's no hardwood logs there, and that's selling it. It's gonna be worth a lot. Fine. It's really expensive. No country for the afflicted. Yeah, the lepers. I'm generous. I'm calculating and merciful. Let's give them money and tell them to find somewhere else to stay. Alright, I brought you your tools. They're really expensive. So I brought you your tools. Yeah, so there we go. We got 52. Yeah, we're overburdened now because we have too many hardwood logs. Hopefully nobody sold hardwood here. So we're 4. We lost money off that, but we did gain some renown and some... Yeah, just some renown. So, I guess it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I definitely lost a lot of money on that mission, but I think I'm more or less fine with it. Come on, there we go. We found the looters. Unfortunately, for some reason, they're being backed up by the deserters. What are they doing? They're just holding. Let's try to find someone who's not backed up by a lot more men. Yeah, there we go. It's just the looters. We can take this fight. This is an easy fight.
True! Give them hell!
We're gonna get off our horse here, because I don't feel like riding the horse right now. We're gonna walk with our men, although we are slower than our men. Mostly because I'm apparently a terrible runner. Yeah, see, our Bretonian warriors are already shooting from this distance. A distance and they already killed one man. They probably got a headshot. Yeah. And now a big problem with this is the arrows are really lethal. They tend to kill quite a few men. So we can't really get a lot of prisoners because they're all, well, more or less dead. And yeah, everybody's dead. I didn't even get one bow shot off. However, we did level up another one of our highborn youths. So we're gonna upgrade him into a... Wrong thing. That was the highborn warriors. Reset. Highborn youth upgrade into highborn warriors. There we go. See the hatchets. None of this stuff looks better than what I have, so I'm right. It's not. So let's just sell everything we have. Except for our grain. We want to keep the grain. Did I actually lock in that horse, or did I end up selling him? No, I have him still. Okay, good. Good. And we do need some more food. I don't think we can afford grapes, though. Let's see. Can we afford grapes? Still way too expensive for me to afford. Okay. They sell clay here. I could do some trading, though. That could be a good way to make a little bit of money on the side. As I could say, I could sell this clay. How much is it all? Way too much. Well, I could... See, this stuff's gonna be worth less here. Is the thing. But it's gonna allow me to buy all that. Yeah, we do not have money to pay all our wages, but... Killing the... Yeah, we literally just paid wages. The moment we don't have enough money to pay wages, we decide to pay wages. That's smart. Alright, this is gonna be an easy fight.
Soldiers, move out! Warrior attack!
The early game is real easy, except for a few things you could run into, like a really big deserter party, like a party of 100 deserters just wipes you out. Or you end up going from captivity to captivity to captivity. And since you're about a clan and about allies, nobody's gonna pay a ransom. You just end up in there until you break free. Got one. Didn't get another, but maybe we can get him with the axe swing. No, I wanted him. I wanted to kill him. Alright, we leveled up one guy. No captives, they all died. Bretonian peasant, we literally do not need it. We're full on men right now. Alright, we got some more stuff to sell. And there is a quest here, so I guess I could do a quest. If I really felt like it, which I do not. I do not feel like doing a quest at all. Tavern District, ransom our troops. Not our troops, but the guy we just captured. We do have, yeah, some quests here. Let me just get rid of all that. Actually, what is the special weapons order? I can't do that because I'm not high enough level, smith. Alright, now, what do we do? What do we do? So I sold all that clay. Now, that actually should have leveled up my, trading skill. It did not. Make a profit from trading. So I did not make a profit on that clay, which makes sense because this village is bound to this, so they're going to be similar prices. I'm stupid. I probably lost money on that deal. I'm not exactly the best tradesman. Okay, now this is producing no fur. So we have to get some furs. That'll work out. Buy products. Fur. Way too expensive to buy all that. Okay, let's just buy one fur. That's all we can afford, right? No, we can afford two. See, I want to get our trade skill up, you know? Which, by legally acquiring goods and selling them at a profit. Since this place does not produce furs, they should be a higher price. There's just 22 deserters right there, and there's a giant army, because these guys are still, I think, at war with the Empire. Okay, yeah, I was right. I just made a $1,000 profit. And our trade skill is now 9. Although the price will crash a lot. I think we can get probably 2 more sales out of that. Well, 2 more selling. Are you chasing after me? What do you have? 9 cavalry. Okay, no, I do not want to fight that. I'm bad at fighting cavalry. It's my one weakness in life. I'm going to level up our control here to get the bow done faster. Then we do have 1 focus point. We're going to put that into trading. And I think I'm probably going to want wholesaler for just selling trade goods, because I'm not buying weapons to sell. Okay, yeah, can I buy all of it? I can buy all of it. Okay, I'm going to risk it and say that the price is actually not going to go down. And we're going to rush back over there, hopefully fully intact, with all our limbs attached. And we're going to sell some more furs. It might go down in price, though, so that's the thing we gotta worry about. How much is it worth? It's worth 403. Now it's worth 300. I mean, it's still a profit. Not the best profit, but it's still a profit. We're leveling up our skills a lot. Let's look for goods here. Again, clay is going to be real cheap. Although we can actually buy it at places for way cheaper because of our trade rumors. We can see. So, hides. Hides can sell for a lot here, so we're going to go find some hides as well. Again, I don't have to obtain the hides legally. I can murder looters for it. But since there's no looters around, I'm going to just make money via trading to get a good bit of it. Because it's basically free money. Okay, so let's see. How much are hides here? Okay, that's felt. You don't got hides? That's weird. No hides. So hides are going to be worth a lot here, too. We got fish. I gotta buy fish. Yeah, I'm gonna buy fish. 6 fish, 6 grain. They're gonna be eating bread and fish. That's it. We're gonna buy a hog. Okay, we're gonna buy 3 hogs. Because you're not making hogs either. Whereas this place is. So I think I should be able to sell hogs here at a higher price. And if I can't, and if meat's selling for higher, then I'm gonna turn the pigs into bacon. And sell that instead. So hogs are selling for 72 here. That is, I think, more than I bought it for. Oh, this is actually just worth, this is worth a lot, okay. Let's butcher this pig. 2 meats, yeah. Yeah. We'll sell 1 pig and all the meat. I don't think we lost money because we did buy a lot of fish. So I'm not sure exactly if we lost money, but I did not level up my trade skill, so it is likely that I did not make a profit off that. And I don't think the meat counts either, because it's obtained not the same way. Okay, they're just, yeah, the Vlandians are, who are you at war with right now? Can I look at diplomacy? No, I need to be part of a kingdom to look at diplomacy. I'm pretty sure these guys are at war with both the Empire and the Vlandians. I might not even get to ally with them, because they're all gonna be dead. I want to become a mercenary, and these guys are just like, yeah, you know what, we're all just gonna die. What's this?
I don't think I know you.
I don't think I know you either. A merchant, you say? Urge needs some help. I don't think I have enough troops. You don't think I have enough troops for that? At least he said that his men are thankful for me defeating his enemies. See, I originally thought these guys were going to be more British because they're called the Bretonians, but it seems that they're more Irish, they seem more Celtic, and the Sturgians seem more Viking-like, but they're not exactly Vikings. And the Empire is just generic Empire faction. And Vlandia is Spain, I guess. You need tools too, but you'll give me grapes, right? Because that's what you do. Or you need some help. 24 stacks of grapes. Yes. Yeah, 24 stacks of grapes I think is definitely worth that price. Because those sell for a good penny, so as long as it's under like $200, the tools are definitely going to make a profit. It's under $200. We're making a profit, men. And we're not doing too many battles here. It's mostly because I don't see any looters, because these guys are just stealing them all. All these NPCs are just murdering all the looters. Got the task gave me, I brought the tools. We got a ton of grapes. Let's go sell the grapes before the men eat them. And completing quests does give us more charm points. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of money. Delicious, delicious money. Let's look into buying ourselves a better bow then. It does not have to be used on, horseback, because I don't really like using bows on horseback, because I'm bad at it. This is 210, it's basically better than everything but speed, and it's only slightly worse than speed. But then again, it's only slightly better than our current bow, too. Yeah, I'm not really sure well, this recurve bow is definitely better, but it's also really expensive. Maybe there's some better arrows would do me better. Legendary arrows. We get more arrows. See, now that actually might be good, and the reason is because I am a bad shot, so having more arrows definitely help. I think I'm willing to pay that much for it. Let's look for another thing to trade. I can make over double my money at... Where? How far is that? I think it might be really far. I can't... It's not one of these major cities. No, is that it right there? Butter. I'm not sure. Let me check again. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's buy all the butter then. The butter does get progressively more expensive as I buy more of it. They'll charge me more. I bought all the butter. Now the village has no butter. I mean, well, the city. Where the middle classes live. There's a looter. Let's try to kill them. They might have butter on them. I don't know why, but the looters always seem to have a lot of butter on them. It's probably because they've been trying to steal cows. And then end up just stealing the butter. Because they suck at looting.
Troop attack!
Yeah, let's get off our horse here, because again, I'm bad at being on horseback, alright? I do like the yellow. I like being yellow in this game. I'm not sure why this guy's green. Oh, it's because greens are secondary color, and they're mostly secondary color. Instead of our primary color. Got him. Missed. Oh my god, how did I miss that one? That one was such an easy shot, too. Oh my god, I got no kills. I failed my man. I'm a terrible leader. Okay, more highborn youths level up. Now, it's going to be harder and harder to actually upgrade the highborn youths because there's so few of them and so many Bretonian highborn warriors. But it will just happen over time, you know? Yeah, see, I told you, they sometimes have butter on them, and they literally have butter on them. Alright, Vintage of Victory. Among the loot, you discover a vat of fine wine. There's no point giving it to them. I'm gonna be close-fisted and calculating. After I'm very generous, I'm gonna be close-fisted. Because, listen, they don't need wine, alright? We'll sell the wine. It's better use than keeping them safe. And by safe, I mean safe from my wrath. Because I don't like it when I don't make money. So I'll get very mad at them. Very angry. See, I'm not leveling up my skills here, but I'm not sure yet, because it's still going into my XP, so it's just that it's costing more and more XP. And as you can see, this is actually reducing the penalty reduction of trading, so the prices go up slower and they go down slower. Which is a good and bad thing, because it also means I can't just buy up a ton of stuff from a town and sell it somewhere else for a big profit. Okay, let's see. And nothing I can do for that. Actually, that's very close to us. That is a small profit. That's a decent profit. That's a big profit. Okay. I'm gonna buy a bunch of salt and sell it. Ooh, that is too much for me to afford. Let's lower that down to that amount. Okay, and that should be... Wait. Where did I just agree to take this? Pen something? Oh, okay, it's down there. I was worried it was really far away. I forget the names of these places. I'm like, oh my gosh, where is that? I think I just bought something that I need to sell all the way across the map. But that's not true. It's literally right here. So I'm just gonna sell it. There we go. Sell all that salt. Actually. So I can sell it at Carbenneth for far more. Maybe I should buy some more salt here. It is way more expensive. But again, I can sell to Carbenneth for a lot. Which is right there. See, the trade room was here. Were only telling me about that. Was not telling me about this. That's why you can't always just go off the trade rumors, you know? You gotta go to other towns and see if it's really worth it. It's just a giant Empire army. Just gonna murder all the Bretonnians. My Bretonnian kin. Okay, there we go. $1,000. I'm not sure we made any money at all. Any profit. I didn't check if that was even... I didn't check if I made money off that. XP, I think, did go up, so I think we did. Right, we need to go do some more killing. And we need to get some more renown, because actually, what's left for us to get the next clan tier? Let me check. More renown, companion hired, and some more dinars. So we need to start just murdering more looters. I'm not sure, but I think we might be able to give them a renown if we donate troops. No, we can't donate prisoners yet because we can't get access to the castles. It's like, not brigand, surrender or die. It seems they have chosen die. They'd rather die of the death than face me in glorious battle. Actually, no, wait. They'd rather face me in glorious battle and die than give up peacefully and allow me to ransom them back to their kinfolk of the Empire.
Everyone, onwards!
They'd rather die in battle and certain death than surrender. Very, very strange that they're just willing to run right into arrow fire, you know. Run to certain death? Certainly they've heard of me. I forget what I named this character. And that his arrows... Oh my god, like I got shot with like 8 arrows at once. Forgot what I was gonna say. The Ivan, yes. Ivan, the destroyer of worlds. Stopper of evil. Truly one of the greatest men of our time. One of the most powerful men, too. I think I might just upgrade these guys into Bretonnian heroes, but I sort of just want to upgrade the youth. But it is a far ways away. So yeah, I'll upgrade, you know what? I'll upgrade all of them. That way we have 2 things that are more balanced. This is gonna cost us, yeah, a good bit more in wages now, but it's fine. We're far stronger. We're far stronger than ever before. We shall smite our enemies, and they shall die. They shall be crushed beneath our boots. Our stompiest boots. You know, I honestly don't understand why the Bretonians have such bad,
Soldiers!
such bad infantry, because I've played as the Bretonians before, because I played this game before. And it's just, the melee troops they just die. For some reason, they're actually really bad at doing what they're supposed to do, being a conflict against the enemy forces. We're actually going to stop here and just wait for them to cross over the top of that mountain. This is a hill, not a mountain. Guess it depends on where you live, though. Because in some places, I'm sure they consider this like a mountain. Because it's just flat. Well, this isn't even a hill. It's just a slightly elevated terrain. Let me hold off the bandits. See, the axes are just really good at killing people. It's like, you know, hitting someone in the skull with, like, iron at really fast pace, you know? Just slam it into his skull. Is a very effective way of killing them. Very strange. Truly, it's been something that's marveled philosophers and scientists for generations and generations of why it works. They don't know. Alright, what can we sell for a profit? We can sell this pretty close actually for a decent profit. Might as well. Can we sell this? We can also just sell the meat there too, at a decent price. Don't want to be above capacity though, so let's... There we go. You're both going to the exact same place. For a decent profit. And here we go. Unless we get a trade room and then it's better to sell somewhere else. But there's really no point in trying to sell it somewhere else. We're gonna get a good profit here, you see? And now we're level 20. Once we get level 25, we can get one of these. Okay, yeah, I was definitely selling those things at not a profit then, because I was not getting skill points as fast. Some looters. And look, these villagers, they'll need my help. Let's go murder some looters. You think you can loot my lands and get away with it? No, you dastardly knave. You shall die. Yes, of course. I'm very fancy, and I'm a noble of Bretonia, yes. So I have to talk like this. Because it's obviously the most fancy way to talk.
Everyone forward!
They're just gonna stand here and they're just gonna shoot him. See, the range in these bows is actually insane, because my Bretonian heroes are actually able to shoot from all the way over here. And hit. Like, I almost got hit right in the head. I think I got hit in the head. And there he goes. Honestly, this is too easy. This isn't a challenge. This is just play the Bretonians how they're supposed to be played. This is just Bretonians. See, I might have gotten some... See, I don't actually think it's worth it to actually take these guys, because it just cost us too much speed loss to actually take them. See, now, you might be thinking, no, you're going from 5 to 8, but that's really not that much of a jump. Because it's not that I'm paying them 5 and 8 at the same time. I'm just paying them $8. 8 dinars. Wages. So from here to here, we only increased it by 2. And from here to here, we only increased it by 3. So I'm really not losing out that much money. Alright, anything good here? No. You know, honestly, I might want to See, I really do like having a shield and an axe, but I might want to go for a two-handed and just have more arrows. But then again, I'm not ever using all my arrows, so I'm not sure that's gonna be worth it. And actually, I'm pretty sure this used to be, yep, yeah, culture Bretonian. And that's not how you say that. It's Batanian. I don't know. I can't say it. So yeah, this originally belonged to us, but they stole it from us. We're just getting cut up into pieces. As a Bretonian. This is truly saddening to see my beautiful, glorious nation of Bretonia dying. This is a robbery. No, this is not a robbery, Mr. Deserters. Oh my god, it's 40 men and it's a cavalry. Shoot. Try to get away. We're gonna lose as many as 10 soldiers and a lot of our baggage. Yeah, we lost our daring trait. Let's see how many soldiers we lost. Who do we lose? Yeah, who did we lose? Okay, we lost. We lost all our Bretonian youth and a lot of our Bretonian warriors. Alright, well, yeah, see, that's the problem here, is the deserters. They got us good. Then again, that's another problem. There's parties of 40 just walking around here, because they deserted, and they've gotten together to go rob their kin. I can't believe that they do this to me. A fellow Bretonian in arms. And this is how they treat me. It's truly a sad day. I'll have to murder them eventually for these crimes against their kin. Against their kinfolk. Men of their culture. They murdered. For what? A few dinars? Truly, this is a sad day. Truly. Anyway, let's go murder some looters. They're from a different culture. They're from Empire culture. Oh no, they're willing to yeah, they're willing to become prisoners. However, I don't care. Sure, they may want mercy, but my men want blood. And I want gold. And they need XP. So go ahead, murder them all. Slaughter them. And also, why should I show them mercy? They showed mercy to nobody they robbed before. Only when they're at a disadvantage do they ask for it. They probably murdered innocent families. They probably ate babies. So therefore, this is totally justified. Yeah, that guy's super dead. He had like 8 arrows going into him before he even fell to the ground. Like, look how many arrows this guy has in him. He's not even dead. This guy got shot so many times. Let's just put another one in him. Oh yeah, we got 2 level ups, 1 Bretonian here, 1 Bretonian youth. Again, we just want to upgrade the youth right now. We're gonna take the Sturgian peasant, I think. No, we can't. We can't afford it. And we're gonna get... No, we could get some Bretonian fiends. Which does increase it a bit more. It goes from 8 to 12. So that's a 4 dinar increase. Yes, now we're paying 125. Alright, we have a lot of stuff here. Yeah, we have 7 horses? I'm so glad I actually attacked them. They have so much good stuff on them. That's insane. We'll sell this in the nearest city. But 7 horses is going to increase our speed by a good bit. Okay, yeah, we leveled up, so we got another focus point. I am going to put that... I could put it into bows or stewardship. But I think I want to put it into trade again. Because I never really tried trading. I act like I played this game a lot. I haven't really. I've only played, like, a small bit of it. But I understand most of the basic concepts, and I've never actually tried trading before. But honestly, the 5 gold is not worth the them slowing me down and making me spend more money on wages. $212, not bad, not good. I would prefer a lot more, but just how the cookie crumbles. See, I sold these guys all these butter, and I crashed the price. Now I can buy it up for less than I originally bought it for, and sell it for about what I originally bought it for. Okay, we can sell a lot of date fruits. Very close by for $74. We can also lose money on beer there. Don't think I want to do that. I'll buy that too, the hardwood. Well, actually, there's no point in buying this much hardwood. Because it's just going to lose price pretty fast. We're only going to buy things that we're going to sell in the next city over. It's a bit too much on the pottery. There we go. And the next city over is this city right here. And we have enough for 1 day's wages. We might even be able to catch up with these looters and kill them. Maybe they'll surrender to me. Nope, they decided to attack. Again, if they surrendered, I'd still attack them, because they still have goods on them that I want. And if you take them prisoner, you don't get as much goods.
Everyone, give them hell!
Let me get up first person mode, because it really just messes with my head being on horse and first person. I cannot tell what's going on at all. Alright. And even when we get into melee, again, these guys have really good two-handed skill and really good two-handed weapons. So they might die, but then again, they got really good armor. You don't really need shields when your armor is that good. And these guys aren't gonna get close. I don't know who I'm joking, like, oh no, you gotta make sure you're appropriate distance away to start firing. Or we don't get too close and they hit us. Nothing's gonna hit us. I haven't gotten a kill in so long. Because of just how good these guys are. Yeah, he's just dead. Yeah, they're definitely dead. For some reason, these looters keep taking Sturgian peasants hostage. I'm not sure why they keep doing this, but they are. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna throw it into the inventory to sell the next place we're going to, which is right here. I get most of my horses from robbing people. Yeah, that is definitely a profit. There we go. We're now level 23. We're so close to getting wholesaler, which will make us make even more money, which means we get even more XP. Okay, let's buy some fish for the men. They deserve a little extra food, you know? Some nice num-nums. It just sounds funny to say that. Wine. I could sell for small profits, but I don't really want to. Linen. It's too expensive and it's a very dull rumor. Felt. I can barely make money off that, so no. Oh, here we go. Velvet. I can buy it at Carbens for way less and sell it at Pen Canon for a lot of money. Okay, let's go to Carbens and buy some velvet and then sell it down there. That makes sense. They're really far away, so the prices should be drastically different because they have different economies and different markets from being so far away. Because normally it's a minor price change, but because of how far they away are, it's gonna be a major price change. You know, we're traveling vigilantes. You know, we're taking out looters, and we're making money off trade. But honestly, I never knew how much money you could make off trade. I act like it's a lot, but I also spend a lot of money doing this. I've hardly made a penny. I'm still at 2,000 dinars, and it's kind of where I've been at all game. So I haven't really made any profit at all. The game just says I have, because that's just... It's more of it's technically true, but not actually true. It's not a lie, it's not the game's lying to me, it's telling me what's true. I did make a profit. It's just I haven't actually made any more money than what I started out with. Because of other costs and expenditures. I only made like 500 gold. And we suffered a lot of losses, and you know, it's just a lot. Alright, we sell everything we have here. Let me go and buy the velvets. Hopefully there's a lot here. There's one, and the trade room lied to me. This costs way more than it should. And see, I don't trust that doll trade rumor. So I guess we're not buying that velvet. Again, I don't know. I don't understand why I'd want to buy most stuff right now. I mean, I can sell this nearby for a decent profit. Might as well. Again, I can sell this for a profit. Can buy that. See, what I'll do is I'll buy beer and clay at the other place, and I'll sell them here, because they should be worth more here. More looters, but they're too far out of the way. That's definitely a profit. Yeah. We're gonna do one more round of trading before I end this video. I would like to end it with a battle, but I don't really see any battles nearby, so I guess we'll end it without one. Yeah, we can... How much is that gonna be in total? We make a slight profit off of it. No, wait. Why is it... Huh? That's the same trade rumor. It can sell. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's saying that trade rumor again. So we're gonna look for other stuff. We can sell salt. We can sell salt for a profit. I literally just sold salt there. Okay, now it's saying the exact opposite, that I'm gonna lose money on that deal. Wool. Yeah, I'm like, see, this, oh my god, I just spent so much money. I don't think I should have spent that much money. I don't think I realized how much stuff I was buying. This better be a profit here, because I just spent every penny I have on a lot of kegs of beer. This is not a good profit. That is... Well, yeah, I didn't really make money off that. I made a little bit. Okay, one last trip, and then that'll be the end of the video. I can sell butter. I guess I could. Don't really want to. I can sell salt for a slight profit. Yeah, we're not gonna make too much money off the salt. Pottery, I can buy pottery for a very low price, because I've been selling a lot of pottery. Oil? Very small profit, but it could be worth it. Just don't really know about it. Okay, now I can sell this salt there for a profit, apparently. See, I don't understand, really. Alright, we have one last round of trading. We spent $1,000, $1,032. We're gonna make more than $1,032 to profit. In fact, we have to make like 1,250 to make any form of profit. 1,170. We did not really make a profit off that. Well, anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to ask for more of this down below in the comment section. And also give it a like to show that you're interested in the video. And I'll supply more videos. Supply and demand. You demand it, I supply it. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you all enjoyed. I know I certainly did. Because, honestly, this is a pretty fun game. I have said that about a lot of games, and playing them a ton has gotten me to not want to play them, but I don't really see the same thing with this.